Hi guys, this is an encore to my Skyrim Mod Sanctuary Part 29 video. Now in this video I'm going to try and answer some of the key questions or points that were raised in the comments section of the video from this week. And I may actually do this on a regular basis actually, because it might actually save me quite a lot of time. Rather than answering a lot of questions in comments and hoping people see them, I'll just make an encore video, anything that came up. Obviously if nothing comes up, I won't bother. Now the first thing that came up was the Skyrim monster mod and the issue of it being not so lore friendly. Now I installed the Skyrim monster mod quite some time ago, but sometime after I installed it, somebody released a sort of add-on for that mod that basically makes it lore friendly. You can actually find a link for it in the Skyrim monster mods page, and what it essentially does is it removes certain of the creatures like Triceratops and the giant Cyclops. So so certain things that really have never appeared in the Elder Scrolls, it gets rid of, and it renames a host of other things. So for example, the Treant is renamed to say Spriggan Patriarch, which kind of makes sense. The Reaper Spirit's renamed to a Gloom Wraith because there are creatures like that in previous games, and so on. So all of the creatures that could look like they belong in the Elder Scrolls lore have been renamed, and those that obviously just can't fit or really don't fit have been removed. And so this mod looks pretty easy to install. There is basically a lore-friendly version, the top one, and then a purist version, which I believe removes a lot of them. So I'm basically trying out the lore-friendly version, the one that renames a lot of creatures and removes the really lore-unfriendly ones. Obviously, I can't tell you much about it at the moment because I haven't actually tried it out. But I thought you guys should know about this so that if you were put off the Skyrim monster mod purely because you don't like the lore-breaking monsters, don't worry about it. You can try it anyway and just use this mod and get the benefits of lots of new creatures while still being lore friendly. Now the other question that came up was actually a private message to me, and he actually asked me to cover Skytest about 2 hours before I released the video with Skytest in it, and they asked me about problems with installation that I was actually unaware of, because I had just got lucky in my installation. However, if you go along to the Skytest page and look further down, there are some details on load order and compatibility. And the one that was questioned was the water mod, which I am using. However, the author has said you must load water after Skytest. And it turned out that when I looked at my Nexus mod manager, I was in fact loading water after the Skytest. So through sheer luck on my part, I was obeying this rule, but I hadn't noticed it. I had not noticed this one, which I should have. I should have checked more carefully. This is one of the golden rules, read everything. But I didn't. However, there are, as you can see, a lot of details on which mods are compatible and what load order you should put them in. So if you are using water, and if you're not, good grief, it's brilliant, and you want to use Skytest, just make sure that Skytest is above the water ESP. Simple as that. Oh, and of course there was the usual questions like, what are your system specs? It's not really obvious on the new YouTube layout, but I always put my computer specifications on my actual page. So if you go to Gopher's Vids page, you will actually see, if I open that, you will actually see all my specs in the section, about Gopher Gaming Mods channel. It gives you my specs right down here, and I will try to keep those updated for people who want to know. Anyway, I hope that helped and cleared up a few questions, and give me some feedback if you think this is a good idea. doing video response to the questions rather than trying to answer them in comments. Okay, and oh yeah, I posted the latest version of my Let's Play, as you probably already noticed, and there's a few places where I get some stutters. I'm not totally sure what's causing that. I am trying to find the problem and fix it. I will be doing another Let's Play video today and trying to upload that for tomorrow. So anyway, look forward to seeing you guys then.